40-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Charles, their first drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the fourth down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game plan for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think that they game plan for it, Brandon, and when you think about it, let's just say it. The word analytics is a big part of how everyone looks at a game nowadays, but it's not just the analytics. It's a coach willing to be daring, willing to be bold, and they certainly were there.
On second down, here's Barkley. And now off to the races, down the right side. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That burst good for 20 and a first down. Now it's Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they're in a brief pause, not forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
On second down, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass down.
Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr.
And the Colts are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and a yard.
They'll get three as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Slot man moves right. Right back to him on first down. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
On second down, Jackson. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. Only 5 on this play to move the sticks. Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. This is Brooks on the pitch and catch. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 20.
There's no one there.
Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson. When you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Hines. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. They've been touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Jackson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's a hero of his defense up to the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
Prater's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, it's not the touchdown that they wanted, CD, but still, they got to be pretty happy here. You steal the ball away from them on their opening possession, and you turn that into the early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you painted the picture perfectly there. All the things that have gone on, and the important thing, other than the lead, of course, is as you described, both sides of the ball now have some momentum.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Jackson to throw. Flushed out right. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Now Jackson. The same target, same result. It's Kittle. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Given back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. Throwing is Jackson. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. First down now, but that clock rolling. Barkley will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Now Jackson on 2nd down. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Saints are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Wishnowsky will boot it away following the touchdown. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Hey, middle. Nice shot. Nice shot.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines.
Tell me high five.
Second of their timeouts. I know I'm super seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
The ladies love to look you.
First down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On third down, Jackson.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And Jackson throwing once more, eluding the pressure right.
That is incomplete.
It'd be interesting to see what he decides to do the next time he's in the position we just saw there. Outside of the pocket, takes a throw downfield and turns up incomplete. I wonder if next time he might take off and run.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Report.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes.
And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
After the interception, here's Jackson.
What kind of pass, man? I'm done.
Too much that time. It's incomplete.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Sly able to put this one through.
And that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn getting set for quarter number 3 here.
This taken in at the goal line.
Oh, good.
I know I'm super fly. I know I'm super fly. The ladies love to look
He
you.
might score. He will score. Touchdown, Saints. And people still trying to get back to their seats from the concession stand here at the start of the third quarter, and boom, we got points on the board.
And you just identified why the bulk of stadiums have increased presence in the concession areas, right? TVs, loudspeakers, so people can still follow the game. And right now, they're bummed out that they missed that big return to start this half.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that makes it a 17-10 score. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want
Come
to
on,
come out,
man.
establish a rhythm in the second half and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson.
Come on, man.
It's going to be incomplete.
Them out routes don't work. You gotta be better, son.
50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game,
And popped it up.
Come on, man.
The Saints. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
we have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this.
Come on, man.